Hello, DFC, and welcome back to another lesson in grade 12 entrepreneurship. Today, we're going to be looking at these two concepts, entrepreneurs and the economy. Specifically, we're going to learn how Aboriginal entrepreneurs affect the Canadian economy. First things first, please watch this video in its entirety, and then just follow the rest of the tasks in the assignment. So next would be to read this article. It's just a short 700-word article. So just read that, please. And then today's textbook reading are just 3 pages, which you can find right here. So click on that link. And I apologize if it's not necessarily the clearest, simply because I don't have access to a scanner at home, so I had to use my phone. So some of the words look a little warped, but it's still legible. So just read these 3 pages. You don't have to worry about this stuff right here. So that's the reading. And next are the short answer questions. So this is the work that you'll actually do. So I just want you to record the definitions, and you can find the definitions for these words in the reading right here in the vocabulary section. So I don't want you to answer all of them or write down what they all mean, but there are ones like entrepreneur, venture, entrepreneurship, economy that I do want you to define. And then next, so this is the number of Aboriginal entrepreneurs in Canada starting from 1981, and it goes up to 2006. So as you can see from this information, the number of Aboriginal or Indigenous entrepreneurs in Canada has just steadily increased over the years, and it will continue to increase. And if you look here, there are some ways in which businesses thrive across many industries. And these are the way that local businesses can help contribute to Canada's economy. They provide employment for people, and when people have employment, they have money to spend, and spending money helps new businesses grow. And then as new businesses grow, they can hire more people. So basically, businesses help give money to people and also jobs. And those businesses, they also pay taxes, which will then go to local, provincial, and federal governments as well. So when businesses get rich, countries get richer as well. And when we're richer, we just are living off better. I'm not one of those people who thinks, oh, money is evil. No, it's not. Money is great. Money buys the things that you love in life. So doing the reading will help you answer these questions. But for number 4, I want you to visit this website right here, Red Rebel Armor, and it's an Indigenous streetwear company. So they sell what they sell, you can find in the shop section. They sell hoodies and t-shirts. So you may have seen these online. If not, they're all right here. And they're all available for sale as well. So I just want you to view this website, specifically the Meet the Team section. So here are the 3 leading team members, and you can read a bit about them. So as you can see here, they're young, they're Indigenous, and they're all well educated as well. Vision, so this is what they want to accomplish to restore balance in their communities. And then they give you some interesting facts. Indigenous youth are overrepresented in Manitoba's justice system, so meaning that there are way more people than there should be in Manitoba's jail and prison system. And 92% of Indigenous youth in custody report having one traumatic experience. So how do they hope to achieve their vision? Remember, this is their vision. And there's even a counter that says like 2 cousins are visiting this website as right now. So this is the 3 ways that they hope to achieve their mission right here. Yeah, and a really unique feature is that users can see whatever activity other users are doing right now. So when someone makes a purchase, you get to see. And then you can see exactly what they bought. They don't give you a name and number of who bought what. And then here's a FAQ, stands for frequently asked questions. So they have questions about, is it okay to buy their clothes? Or how do you return and exchange something? So just click on the plus sign to expand the information. So I had this question, we encourage you to support Indigenous-owned businesses and issues. To set it straight, they're human rights issues and not Indigenous ones. So anyone can buy these clothes. It's not illegal to buy them. If you're, say, a white person like me, they make a good point. Right here, they're human rights issues, not Indigenous ones. So just browse the website in its entirety, and then you can answer questions 4 to 9. Now for question 10, so 4 to 9 will, by looking at the website, you'll be able to answer questions 4 to 9 easily. Now for number 10, I want you to tell me 2 things that you liked and 2 things that you didn't like or thought that could be improved upon. So just give some suggestions. You could say, I liked being able to see the staff members and learn about them in the About Us section. So you can just write something like that if that's what you believe. And now that this news feed has kind of popped up a lot of times, I'm kind of thinking like, oh man, this is pretty repetitive. So maybe not have it or have an option to disable it. I think, yeah, having an option to disable it, that would make it better. Okay, so that's that. Now I want you to tell me, how does Red Rebel armor help Canada's Indigenous people? And you can use ideas from question number 3 to help you answer that. Then finally, how do Indigenous businesses like Red Rebel Armor benefit Canada's economy? So remember, ideas like providing jobs, providing tax dollars to governments, and also allowing people to learn about First Nations and Indigenous issues as well. Because remember, these clothes, they're all Indigenous themed. In fact, the team, they themselves are Indigenous as well. All right, so they're just 12 questions. And for each question, I give you a suggested number of ideas. So just have a minimum of, say, for this question, 1 idea. If you have 2, that's great as well. But these are just the minimum suggested ideas right here. Now, self-assessment, this is how you'll be marked. So for these daily practice assignments like this one, you'll give yourself a mark based on how well you think you achieved the learning goal, which is right here, and the success criteria, which is right here. When you submit assignments, I'll also mark you based on the completion of the day's activity and provide feedback through Google Classroom. So while you mark yourselves, I'm also going to give you a mark and feedback based on what you submit. So for this success criteria, I just want you to answer these as honestly as possible. So if you understand what the 6 common terms listed in question 1 mean, so if you have learned these words, give yourself an X. If you haven't, or you still don't know what they mean, give yourself an X here. If you understand how entrepreneurs contribute to Canada's economy, which is question number 3, give yourself an X. So go through each success criterion and give yourself an X either here or here. So if you've explored the website, give it an X there. If you discuss what I liked about the website and what can be done to improve it, put an X here. And then for every X you have in the have met column, give yourself a mark. So if you get all 4 of these, you'll have no problem getting a 4 out of 4. So the daily practice assignments, they'll all be out of 4, and you mark what you got on that assignment based on these success criteria. All right. If you have any questions about this assignment, please visit me in Google Meet. I'll be there every morning. And if you have any further questions, you can also email me as well. All right, everyone, and that's it for today's video. So have a great day. Bye.